lovers of very fine foods. We're gathered here in the Roundhouse at Vellanachach in North Wales, UK, for an evening of pizza in a clay oven, and music and song. A couple of days ago, John Barber made us the most delicious Comfrey Pie. I'm not the greatest fan of alternative foods, but this was definitely in the top 10 most delicious things I've ever eaten. So we've got a little window now before the music starts, and John is going to tell us how to make Comfrey Pie. His presentation is fluid. It's not like 1, 2, 3 expert TV presenter type presentation. But if you get a pen and paper handy and listen right the way through, you will be able to make this awesome pie. Okay, so I'm going to hand you over to John.
Yeah, when you're ready, we're ready to go. Comfrey Pie.
Okay, let's go. Is it rolling? Okay, Comfrey Pie. So to make Comfrey Pie, you need to have some comfrey. Or gather it. You know, have is a bit of a misnomer. So you'll often find this grain here, there and everywhere. It's designated a weed, but apparently is the most protein content of any vegetable apart from soybeans. So it's a pretty useful weed and very tasty. It's quite similar to spinach in terms of cooking and using it in the kitchen. So you have to gather a whole load, like a big pot full of comfrey leaves. Preferably the youngest, most succulent leaves. You might not get a pot full of small, young succulent leaves. So then you get the most succulent other leaves that you can, but not the ones that are kind of dry and withering, obviously. So you get those. Maybe a big one or two supermarket, or just bags full, really. And there are 3 basic components to Comfrey Pie. There's the pastry, there's 2 components, the pastry and the filling. And the filling has the bechamel sauce in it. So there are 3 processes to making the pie. There's making the pastry, making the bechamel sauce, and preparing the comfrey and other stuff that goes into it. Oh, thank you very much. Wow.
Thank you. Do you need to play? Thank you.
It smells amazing. So, you need to make an oil-based pastry. I don't remember the ingredient, the measurements and so on, but just a basic pastry using oil, which my assistant did when we made it. So you've got to blind bake it till it's ready. You know, we were following the instructions, but actually it wasn't ready. It was supposed to be ready in 10 to 15 minutes, but it wasn't ready until about 40-45 minutes. So you need to blind bake it, wait till it's just turning brown, just ready in the oven, and then it's ready to use in your dish, whichever size dish you choose to use. I would suggest, I made it and it didn't really set properly because we tripled the volume, but so maybe make a flan size if you can, or if you want more volume, make 3 of them rather than tripling the size into 1, because it doesn't set so well, you know, because of surface area to volume ratio, as we know about. Yeah, so you do your pastry, and then your comfrey, you have to chop fairly small, not nothing too over the top, and then place it in the pan until it's ready. Don't cook it too soon, but when the pastry's blind baking, you put a little bit of water put it all in a big pan, put a little bit of water in, and cook that on a gentle heat until it's soft and it'll look like spinach, cooked spinach really. You've got to put garlic in it, depending on your taste. You know, there's no fixed amount of garlic, but you've got to put fresh garlic in. I'd put 3 or 4 cloves in for a medium-sized pot, more or less depending on your taste. But garlic's great for you as well. It's a very good thing. And then you've got to get some eggs and separate the yolks from the whites. The whites you have to, later on you have to beat separately. The eggs, the yolks, go in with the, directly in, you stir them into the comfrey and garlic. What else we put in there? Oh yeah, well, you put in the bechamel sauce. The bechamel sauce is what you have to make. It's kind of a white creamy sauce you make on the side, which is just, you put in, you gently melt butter, mix in some sifted plain flour till it's the right consistency, like Play-Doh, and then you add milk gradually. Warm milk. This makes it a lot easier. It makes it a lot easier to combine. You warm the milk beforehand. Mix it in. Makes a lovely, you know, kind of sloppy cement mix, and add some cream if you like. Cream makes it nice. Then I also added some grated cheese. Parmesan would be great if you've got that. You know, you don't even have to add cheese at all. That was just my.
I think the cheese made it.
Cheese was nice, yeah. And also I added mustard. We didn't have the best mustard. It was nice, but I think Dijon would be really nice. But you can use any other. English mustard is very nice. Something with a nice bite to it. So then you've got your sauce. So then you've cooked your comfrey with the garlic. Don't put the garlic in too soon because it'll, because you want to keep it quite fresh. And then you pour the, well, you tip the comfrey and garlic into the vegetable sauce, mix it around, and you put the egg yolks in, stir it all around. It makes a kind of yellowy, gloopy mass, which is quite nice. You've got the egg whites separate in whatever container. You've got to beat them by hand. Well, I say not. Well, not with a hand whisker. We discovered either by hand or by some other method that actually aerates the egg whites. So you have to beat it so it's a bit like meringue, you know. Then you have to fold that into the mixture, the comfrey and cheese and vegetable sauce mixture. Fold it so that will give it the lightness and harmony. So by that time your pastry base or bases will be ready to pour it into. You pour the mixture into your pastry bases. You've already preheated the oven to 190 degrees centigrade, depending on your oven, you know, but that usually baking temperature. Pour it into your pastry bases, pop it in there, keep an eye on it really, till it's ready to start to go golden brown on the top, and hopefully set. And you could garnish with anything you like. Maybe save the smallest comfrey leaves to garnish on top, maybe with some flowers of borage. Borage flowers would be nice on the top to make it look really nice. And serve it, and there you are.
And it's awesome, I can guarantee it. I've been dreaming about that pie you made ever since. Absolutely delicious.
I really appreciate that, it's really nice.
Thank you very much.